Hi, I'm Bo, and I would like to thank our Go sponsors, Mayo Clinic Health Systems and Ultra Credit Credit Union. Thank you so much for supporting Hmong farmers. Hi, I'm Bo.
I'm Mitch Reynolds, the mayor of the city of La Crosse.
And this is Cooking with Bo. Spring mix is really common at the farmers market. Lots of Hmong farmers grow it, and there's many different things you can do with it. So we're just going to show you two different dishes that are going to be quite simple to do. One is going to be a breakfast bowl with eggs and potatoes, and the other is going to be with steak and shrimp. And for dressing, we have just like anything you want possibly. But today we're doing a toasted sesame ginger dressing, and then we're also doing a sweeter dressing, which is a balsamic reduction dressing. For the breakfast bowl, you can also add mayo with your eggs, or you can mix it up and make it spicier and do like a sriracha mayo.
I'm excited. Okay. This is good stuff.
So you're going to be in charge of the steak and shrimp.
Okay. No pressure there. All right.
So we have a New York strip here, and you can season it with salt and pepper, and then the shrimp as well can be seasoned with salt and pepper. We're just gonna keep it simple today. Yeah. I'm gonna start with the potatoes. So I'm gonna get to work.
Okay. So what I usually like to do with steak is I like to put kind of a salt. I'd like to salt it a little bit, just let it sit for a little bit before we start cooking. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that? So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't actually know the chemistry behind it, but apparently there's like some way that salt makes the brings out the flavors or something, or I don't know.
No, I believe you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm repeating something that I sort of half heard at some point. I don't really know, again, the science behind it, or really know what I'm doing at all. But this looks like a really, really nice steak.
These potatoes, you can cook them however you want to. You can bake them, but I'm gonna pan fry them and just gonna cut them into tiny little pieces.
I have to admit, I don't do greens a lot for breakfast.
No?
So, no.
Yeah. I just got hooked on it recently.
Okay.
Within the last year or two.
Well, I like the concept.
Yeah.
I have to get to the point where breakfast is not just me like running out the door with a banana, because that's oftentimes what I'm down to is a banana. Maybe like a protein bar.
You must be really busy.
I stay pretty busy. Yeah. No, that's definitely the case.
What are some projects that are keeping you busy?
You know, one of the things that we're looking forward to this summer is really seeing a lot of housing development in the city of La Crosse. There's just a tremendous number of homes that are going to be coming online here in the city in a lot of different areas. Some are small developments like townhomes, 4 townhomes or 8 townhomes or something like that. And then we have some developments like where the old Kmart is. We kind of thinking that might even break ground sometime in the fall. But this summer we expect to see some different areas over where the what's called the 5th Ward residences right now, up where we used to be Train Plant 6. That's really taking shape, and it's really coming along really nicely. They got a nice start before last winter, so it's nice that we're taking all these older, either commercial spaces or industrial spaces and building those out and finding homes for people. So we don't really have any place to expand outside of La Crosse, so we have to kind of build inward and upward. Mm-hmm. That's the goal right now.
Sounds like a good plan.
I like to think it is, yeah. Thanks, nice to get that feedback. But yeah, I tend to agree with that.
No, those are all really exciting plans.
Yeah, I'm still really interested to see what the greens for breakfast looks like. It feels like such a treat.
It does.
That's one of those late mornings when I really don't have to be anywhere by 8 o'clock.
So I think it's like, it is definitely healthier to add some greens into your breakfast meals, but it's actually very good. It tastes like, it's quite satisfying. Once you eat it, you're like, oh, this is good. I'm gonna keep having it.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna get started on frying my potatoes on the pan. You can get started whenever you're ready.
Oh boy.
I have.
So what are we shooting for here? Is this like a medium rare steak, or what are we doing with this?
However you like to cook the steak. Yeah, you're going to be the chef for the lunch bowl, and I'll be the chef for the breakfast bowl.
Okay.
So.
All right, now, but should I jump on this right away, or wait or?
You can wait. You can wait. Yeah, we can work on mine together. And then I can definitely watch you work on yours.
Okay. There, I'm sitting here thinking, man, I hope this turns out okay. And so what are we cooking the potatoes in?
Just this little pan right here. We're gonna pan fry it on the stove. Just a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use an olive oil here from Aries Global Imports. The owner of that is Gus Fimple.
Sure. I know Gus.
Yeah, he gave us a whole bunch of these last year for
great.
our cookie show.
Because when I eat spring rolls, I use.
I have my heat on medium high. I've never used the stove before. Just
Yes.
to let
All
everyone know.
right. Experimenting. I love it. All right. First meal. Let's go.
Fingers crossed. But we have about like 2.5 cups of potatoes here.
Okay.
Usually you don't need that much for 2 people. But
I agree with that.
yes.
I mean, unless, really hungry.
Yeah. But we're actually cooking for 4, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let them sit here for a minute before I cover them up. So I'm gonna top off my bowls with a little bit of green onions.
Okay.
I don't know how you feel about green onions in your breakfast bowl. but
I'm all about green onions.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. That's
yeah, you
fantastic.
don't need a lot. Probably need like maybe 1/4 of a cup for 4 people.
So how will the eggs be made? What are we doing with the eggs?
We're just gonna fry them and set them on top.
Okay.
So if you like yours over hard or over easy,
Okay.
yeah. I'm also gonna have a little bit of red onion as well. So usually I peel it, but we're not using a whole onion. We're just using slices.
Okay.
And they don't have to be paper thin. They could just be as thin as you can get them. Oh, I can hear my potatoes frying back there.
It's there.
There we go.
So last year, you were able to raise a significant amount of funding for Hmong farmers. How do you know how much, or what was
Our goal was 6,500, and we did hit our goal. We did 6,600. Yeah. So that was our goal, and we were able to help 13 Hmong vendors.
Wow.
So that was good.
I mean, it's not everything, but it's a little bit, right?
Yeah, I definitely know that the money went to help the Hmong farmers with some of their struggles. So I just cover the potatoes just so they can cook more thoroughly.
Okay.
But
So you brown them a little bit,
Yeah.
and then you cover them to
Cover
get them
them.
sort of cooked. Okay,
yes,
got it.
to help them steam a little bit.
Sure. Okay.
But it cooks them faster.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the funds that we raised last year, I knew went to help some of the Hmong farmers because of the pandemic, they're
Right.
not meeting their annual revenue sales, and some of the Hmong farmers were out of work for a couple of weeks because they had accidents at the garden.
Oh.
We did have one Hmong vendor that did pass away later on in the year. There's just so many things happening within the community that I knew that there was a need for like a
Right.
relief fund.
Well, we had so many restrictions on just even people just going to the markets, right? And it sort of opened up a little bit last year, which was nice, obviously, but it'll be nice this summer to see how we progress. So.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenge is Hmong farmers are essentially small business owners,
Oh, yeah.
and they reinvest what they make the year before into restarting their gardens, doing startup seeds. A lot of stuff they have is not annual crops, like some of the flowers that come back every year. A lot of the things they grow are like the fresh greens are seeds from startups. So it either goes straight into the ground, or they do little startup plants at home first, and then they take it out when the snow stops. Or my parents went out at the end of March, and they started planting seeds, and it snowed the very next day.
Oh, wow.
So here in Wisconsin, you can never tell what the weather. So
Right.
now they have to reinvest in replanting again.
All right. Yeah, spring is always a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I can turn the heat down a little bit. Earlier it was on medium high. I'm going to turn it down to medium and just let it cook a little bit
So
longer.
you don't like to burn your potatoes, is what you're saying?
I don't want to burn them.
Yeah, I tend to get, I'll do that thing where I walk away from the potatoes and
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
You forgot
That's when
about- Once they start smelling, it's when they're good, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
What else are we gonna do here? Actually, if you want to start dressing our bowls, you can.
Oh, okay.
With the dressings. So
Okay.
I'll leave that up to you, whichever one you would like.
Well, this sounds super appealing.
I like that one.
The ginger,
Sesame
the
ginger?
toasted sesame ginger.
Yeah, I think it goes really well with breakfast bowls.
All right.
Yeah, you can put.
Okay,
some
and
in
then we're
mine.
going to put vinegar on them and throw the potatoes on, and then throw the eggs on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I know it sounds odd, right?
I don't.
But it's
I use
actually
just
really
a
good.
little
Yeah.
bit of dressing.
Just
Is
a
that
little bit, yeah.
Okay.
That's all it needs.
okay?
You're doing really good.
I can pour dressing. Yes. We'll see how the steak goes. All right. I should probably start the steak then, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so I think.
And then I'm going to put that there.
Okay, so the front one is on.
Yeah, I've tried different ways to skillet a steak, and varying degrees of success. The cast iron skillet on the stove tends to be a go-to for me as well. If I'm doing a steak that's not going on the grill. I really like the grill. I love when you have a nice dry aged steak and throw that on the grill and just get it really hot, even when there's flames coming up out. Oh
yeah.
man, it's just nice and juicy. But we'll see what we can do. I'll try not to destroy anything here.
Okay, so my potatoes are kind of getting there. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to help them steam.
Okay.
Okay, be right back with my water. You don't need a lot, you just need like a little splash. There we go.
Oh, now that's some steam right there. Yeah. Well, I'm really just getting hungry just watching this process, so I'm really excited about our
you eat this
breakfast
morning?
bowls. I did not eat.
You didn't run
Yeah.
out the door with a banana?
I did. Well, no. Okay, I take that back. I did actually eat my banana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
That's
was
good,
Well, I
actually.
do my banana a day. I'm kind of a banana a day guy.
That's good, so you don't forget to get your like fruits in.
Right. Yeah. 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 Okay. I think.
Is it?
Well, it's definitely getting hot.
Yep.
All right. Well, those potatoes look good.
I hope it tastes good.
Let it sizzle away, I guess.
Yeah.
What I do like, just for me, I like steaks with just salt and pepper. That's what I like them as. And yeah, certainly I love steak seasoning. There's no question on some things, but typically on burgers, taking a nice steak seasoning or some kind of other mixture of spices, I love that. But steaks, for some reason, just like the salt and pepper, I think that sometimes simpler is better.
I think it brings out more of the flavors.
Yeah,
Because
I
if
do.
you have tons of seasoning on it, you can't really taste it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to give this the old. Yeah, nice and seared on that side there. So
Okay.
I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I got it
It
here.
looks good.
All right.
So there's just a little pinch of salt. Ooh, tiny pinch of pepper. That's actually a lot. Okay.
I'm fine with
You
that.
can have them back
Thank
now.
you very much. I like that you're using a spatula. I'm typically just the flip guy.
The flip guy?
Yeah, I'm more the flip guy.
I don't have the confidence to be the flip guy.
You do really have to just go for it at some point.
Because I feel like it'll just come at me or go
It does.
everywhere.
The key is to catch the potatoes as they're flying towards you. As you see the potatoes coming towards you, you catch them. It's like a.
I think it takes practice or talent.
It does. It does. I don't think it's a lot of talent because
No?
if it did, I wouldn't be able to do it. So
Okay.
I think it's just a lot and a lot of failure too.
Feeling.
A lot of potatoes falling on the floor.
Lots of
Yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays, just practicing.
Practicing. Yep. No
Okay.
question.
So I think my potatoes are good.
They look really good.
It should only take you 20 to 25 minutes. It shouldn't take that long on stovetop.
Okay.
And I will put them away.
All right. All right. We're almost ready for breakfast then, aren't we?
Almost. Here you go. Here's our potatoes.
Those look really good.
Medium, high. There we go.
All right.
And I need a little bit of oil.
Here we go.
Just a little bit.
Get the Eris Global Imports oil.
I know. For breakfast, I normally do 2 eggs. We're just gonna do 1 for show. So we can keep eating.
Have the salad and the egg and the potatoes and
Right.
the steak and the shrimp. Sure.
Okay.
I get it.
So 2 eggs, 1 for each person. There's 1. And how do you like your eggs?
I'm just an over easy guy.
Over easy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
pretty boring.
try my best.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
This might be the flip opportunity right here.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, you want to try it?
No, I'm not. I'm just
Please,
kidding.
you can do it. Come on.
You
Show
know,
us the flip guy.
with the eggs.
Yeah. I don't know if they'll
that's
flip
not as-
because it's not like.
Yeah, they're not swimming. They're not swimming in the
That's what
oil.
it's called, swimming.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
so
it's not as successful with eggs
No.
as with potatoes. Eggs can all sorts of bad things can happen with eggs. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been to farmers markets in La Crosse, and this summer, obviously, there's a lot of variety, but I know that there's beef options at the farmers market. I
Yep.
believe there's some egg options, if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
right? So we could really pretty much,
Get
maybe not the
everything there.
shrimp, maybe not
Maybe
the
not the
shrimp.
shrimp.
The shrimp are probably something that we can't get at our farmers market, but all the rest, we could pretty much get this whole meal at farmers markets in La Crosse.
Yes.
So that's kind of appealing.
Okay, so I think we have one good egg. Nope.
Uh-oh.
It's doing something funny.
Oh, we got a broken egg.
Okay,
Oh,
we're gonna have to
broken
start
egg.
over with the eggs. Whoops.
I think we just eat them as is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll take the broken one. How about
No,
that?
I'll take the broken one.
I think I should
You
take
like
the broken
yours
one.
over easy?
There we go.
So, there you go. I like
That's
my
just
scrambled
like a
anyways.
scrambled in the pan egg.
That's what is happening. Can I have some of the salt?
Oh,
and
sure.
pepper?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're just gonna sprinkle. We don't need a lot.
So that's right about where we want it to be, I think, before tenting. Yep.
Okay, I'm turning my thing off. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to take the steak out, put it on a plate, and
Okay.
we'll need to tent
Yep,
it.
you can take a plate.
Okay.
There's my bad egg. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put potatoes in our bowls while you.
Okay, I'm going to tent the steak.
Okay.
And we'll let that rest. Wow. This is
Okay,
great.
yep.
This looks perfect.
The onions, I just do a little bit.
Okay.
Just to have it with, but I also put it in my lunch bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, and then the green onions. It's all preference, whether
sure.
want it
No,
or
that's
not,
great.
I just offer it.
This is fantastic. No, I love having some onions on my breakfast salad bowl. Even though I've never probably had a breakfast salad bowl. There we go. That looks perfect.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm gonna
So
do the
nice looking too.
sriracha mayo, and you could do mayo if you want. You don't have to. You could just
For the potatoes?
for my egg.
Oh, for your eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's also something I wouldn't have thought of. I'm a big potato mayonnaise person.
Oh yes.
I'm
Go ahead.
all about mayonnaise on the potatoes. And I think that, I don't know where I picked that up from, but great.
I'm gonna grab some forks and we're gonna take this for a test drive. Friends.
Wow.
There we go.
This screams healthy right now. This is like the healthy way
Yeah.
to start.
Don't judge my egg.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
If this was just for me, I would just scramble it and toss it over.
All right, I'm going to try not to drop anything on them. I want to get all the flavors together. Oh, the greens. The greens are wonderful. Yeah, mix a little sprout in there. Get some eggs.
I like the crunch of the sprout.
Oh, it's wonderful. And the onions really make it pop. Uh-oh. You got a big bite? Yeah, I'm about to go. I got potato, egg, green. I got the whole thing going on here. Oh, I love the dressing too. That's a perfect dressing. I love that. That's great. Toasted sesame ginger, right? Is that
Yes,
what that
you
is?
can find this at Co-op or the People's Co-op.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's right above the salads.
So our potatoes really take the bulk of the time. That's the most time that we take. But
Yeah.
otherwise,
Eggs
throwing
fast.
greens, eggs, throwing some onions in there, and you're good to go.
Yeah, so normally I would not prep anything and I'll start with my potatoes. Then I'll come back and I'll prep my salad and my onions
Sure.
or whatever. And then by the time I'm done prepping, my potatoes
Potatoes are done.
good.
Sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. This is wonderful, Bo. This is fantastic. This is a great breakfast.
Oh, good. I'm
start
glad you
the
like
day.
it. We're moving on to lunch soon.
All right, looking forward to it. Uh-oh.
Now we're back to the lunch bowl.
Excited. I'm really excited.
Okay, good.
And we sizzled up the steak a little while ago, and that's just been resting here. And so we can, I would think maybe just some thin slices kind of, okay, and then put that on the bowl.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna cook up the shrimp as well, and that just takes a minute. So touch of oil in there.
And the steak is just roughly under a pound.
Okay.
And then our shrimp is like less than a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the oil's ready. We'll throw the shrimp in there.
Okay.
All right. These are small shrimp, so they'll just take, it'll be about a minute.
Yeah, they're not.
You don't want to overcook shrimp, right?
No,
because
you don't want to. I usually do two or so or 3 minutes on each side if they're bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
they're
these
not
are
too big.
no, these are pretty small. So okay, well I would normally do the flip thing,
Oh, okay.
but I think you know, if we're gonna do
Yeah.
one side and then the other side, I
Yeah.
probably won't do that because they'll get all just jumbled up.
Oh
So-
no, you got
well,
everyone excited.
I mean, I think I think we have to make
Safe?
sure that we're doing things the right way.
Okay.
So like a little bit on each side, and that way we were cooking them evenly.
Okay.
All right,
Great.
good, all set. All right, so let's get this going. And
Okay.
here is our New York strip.
Probably works.
I don't know, we'll see.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, it's definitely medium rare, on maybe the rare side of medium rare.
I think it's fine.
All right, well, we'll see how this goes. So I don't know, how do you typically?
You give me the slices and I will eat them.
Okay.
This is the mayor of La Crosse cooking for me, so.
All right, so I'm gonna get past the fat parts
Okay.
here. And trim around that. Okay. All right. So we definitely has some rare to medium rare pieces here.
Great.
And then that looks like the perfect amount for a lunch bowl. And then we'll pour the shrimp on top.
Yep.
All right. Perfect. How many shrimp?
I will like 2.
2 shrimp. All right.
Great.
I do everything in 3s, so I have to have 3.
I know, I do the 3s too. All right, you can pile one back.
One more? All right.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Just gonna throw some onions
Wow.
on.
That's a good looking lunch bowl right there. I'm gonna also have some green onions.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't put dressing on. Did you put dressing on?
No.
We missed the dressing. All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go ahead. You know what? I want to try this balsamic
Yeah.
vinaigrette.
It's the sweeter
It's a balsamic reduction. Okay. Yeah, but that's gonna go really well with the steak.
one. Yeah, you can. I'm gonna do this in my
Okay.
salad, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of that on top of my steak.
Oh, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. That's a really good. No, I like that. I think it's a great idea. And we get 2 different flavors going on there. So a little bit of toasted sesame ginger vinaigrette on the salad, and then a little balsamic reduction on the steak.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. All right.
finger.
That looks
Okay.
really, really good.
Would you like
Let's take
to
a
see?
look.
Oops.
Look at those. That's a great looking lunch bowl right there.
All right,
Well, let's taste.
Yes. Let's see how good your cooking skills are. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I would have done the same thing. Or probably worse with the steak.
Oh, the toasted ginger sesame on the shrimp is really good. I maybe should cut smaller pieces of the steak.
Of the steak.
But it's very good. All right. The balsamic reduction on the steak is a really nice flavor.
If you're a cheese guy, you could definitely sprinkle some crumbled cheese around.
Oh, sure.
Blue cheese, or you could do feta.
Feta. Yeah, I bet. No, that's a really good idea. Bo, this is fantastic. These are really great ideas for how to use greens. I'm really impressed with the idea of a breakfast bowl with greens and eggs.
It's not too long to prep.
No, it's actually really quick and easy. Like you said, if you do the potatoes first and then start prepping everything, then you'll just have you'll have a nice breakfast in
20 minutes.
yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, and the steak is slightly undercooked for some people, but I really like it.
And it's seasoned really well.
Yeah, this is really nice. I like this a lot. Thank you so much. This was really nice.
Well,
These are great ideas for eating greens. It's exciting that other than the shrimp, all this stuff we can get pretty much from our local farmers markets. It's so fantastic to have people like you that are helping out the community and doing it through a way that helps us learn how to eat better food as well.
Well, I think you're doing great things for the city as well.
I like to think that I am, but we'll keep pushing. That's for sure. This has been a whole lot of fun. I'm Mitch Reynolds.
And I'm Bo, and this has been Cooking with Bo.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. I'm Mitch Reynolds.
And I'm Bo, and this has been... Sorry. I'm talking too fast.